Welcome to Bite-Sized Folklore, where ancient tales and modern chills meet in short episodes designed to leave you looking over your shoulder. I'm Jodie, and today we ride with death. Because in the shadows of Irish folklore, one figure always seems to return: the Dullahan. The Headless Rider of Irish Nightmares. When exploring Celtic mythology, it doesn't take long before you cross paths with the Dullahan. The Dullahan is known as one of Ireland's most terrifying supernatural beings. It's something you definitely want to stay away from. He's no ghost. He's no man. He's something older. A dark fairy, or fae, particularly active in the loneliest corners of Irish countryside. They say he appears most often on festival nights, feast days, and especially All Hallows Eve. So what is a Dullahan? The name means dark man, and legend paints him as a headless horseman. He rides a pitch black steed and carries his own decaying head under one of his arms. In his other hand, a whip, made from a human spine. His cloak is darker than darkness, his eyes glow with a hellish fire, scanning the horizon for the name of his next victim. And when he finds them, there's no escape. Sometimes he rides alone. Other times he drives the Cushty Bower, known as the Silent Coach, pulled by 4, sometimes 6 headless horses. This coach might carry a coffin. It might be accompanied by a banshee, but it always carries death. And here's the thing. Where the banshee gives a warning, the Dullahan kills. One chilling tale comes from the Thomas Johnson Westrop's Folklore Survey of County Clare, where the Dullahan was blamed for the death of Sir Burton McNamara in 1876. A servant at Ennistimon Estate heard the unmistakable rumble of wheels, but there was no coach in sight. He threw himself to the ground just in time as something invisible passed him by. The next morning, news came from London. Admiral McNamara had died. The Dullahan speaks only once on his journey, and that is to say the name of the one he has come to take. If you hear your name, it's already too late. But if you see him, you're not safe either. Villagers drew their curtains at night, terrified that one glance at the Dullahan would blind them. And not by magic. He'd whip your eyes out with his spine whip, just for looking. It's said, he rides his black steed through the countryside, and whenever he stops, a mortal man dies. He's the angel of death and worthy of dread, dressed all in black and lacking a head. If you happen to survive a sighting, count yourself lucky. One anonymous man from Galway escaped thanks to a gold-headed pin he dropped on the road. The Dullahan vanished instantly. Why? Because for all his power, the Dullahan fears gold. Even a small gold coin might send him fleeing, as long as he wasn't after you to begin with. So where does this nightmarish figure come from? Some scholars say the Dullahan is the reincarnation of Crom Dubh, a pre-Christian fertility god who demanded human sacrifices. When those rituals died out with the spread of Christianity, Crom Dubh, angry and starved of souls, returned, now transformed into the headless harbinger of death. Some have even claimed to see him. In County Down, a man named W.J. Fitzpatrick once saw the Dullahan raise his head and call out a name. Fitzpatrick covered his ears just in time, and someone else died on that very road the next day. And while Washington Irving's Sleepy Hollow may have brought the Headless Horseman to America, the Dullahan's roots run deeper. Older than the US. Older than Christianity itself. So if you ever find yourself walking alone, and you hear hooves behind you, don't look back. Don't listen. And above all, hope he's not saying your name. Thank you for joining me on Bite-Sized Folklore. If this tale chilled your spine, share it with someone you'd want beside you when the Dullahan comes riding. New episodes drop every week. Until next time, keep your gold close and your windows shut.